Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, from Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977, it's time for Lima Don't Play That, where our host talks about everything he does not like in pop culture, from food to movies and everything in between. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the pop culture critic himself, Eric M. Lima. Why, thank you, Mr. Announcer, for that lovely introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977, episode 2134. I'm going to introduce a new segment to the show, as promised, and this promise is called, this segment is called, this is the first episode of this new segment called Lima Don't Play That. Now I'm going to tell you good folks and explain to you good folks how this is going to work. I'm going to be roasting, that's right, it's going to be roasting things of pop culture I don't like. I'm going to roast my friends that I like to joke with because they like to roast me one of these days. But I will not disrespect my family. I will not talk about politics. I will not talk about religion. I will not talk about the news or, crimes that happened or anything like that. I will not talk about YouTubers I don't know from a personal level, of course. That's the five things I will exclude from the roasting, because I leave that to the news media and the other pundits out there who think they know it all. So, but I'm going to have a little fun roasting people, if, like celebrities, like wrestlers and, or celebrities that make dumb decisions, or executive, celebrities that make dumb decisions, all that good stuff. Just part of pop culture, like if this person, we're going to cancel this movie or something like that, and stuff like that. So, but, and there's stuff I don't like out there, and I'm not a fan of, whether it be from food, or movies, or TV shows, or celebrities, or whatnot. So, I figure we're going to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to have a little bit of fun with this. So, I can make some jokes about stuff. So, but I got to be careful what I say, though. Seriously, I want to make sure that I do this right. So it will be known as Lima Don't Play That. Like Homie Don't Play That from A Living Color, Homie the Clown. That's why you're gonna see my face on the thumbnails looking like Homie the Clown. I can clown around and have some fun. I can be a clown. I don't have to wear the wake up and the crazy wigs and the goofy shoes and the goofy outfits. I can be a clown just by being funny. But sometimes, hey, there's other clowns out there, So, anyways, folks want to know, Eric, why don't you like hamburgers and cheeseburgers? That's an excellent question, everybody. I'm going to answer that question with a little story of why Lima don't play hamburgers and cheeseburgers. Let's get going. Okay? When I was a little kid growing up, in the mid-'80s, okay? You're talking about the 80s were a good year, but the 80s were the beginning of my legacy, so to speak. I caused a lot of shenanigans when I was a kid in the 80s. That's hence the name of this show. Okay? When I was a kid, when we were children back in the day, we don't have a lot of decisions to make. It's our parents always make the decisions for us. Which is normal back in the day. My dad was going through a separation, and I was living with him at the time, thankfully. And he was going through a separation with my biological mother, who is no longer with us, God rest her soul. And we started going to a church called Church of the New Testament, but this is before the name changed to New Seasons Worship Center back in 2003, but this is back in the 80s, 84, 85, 86, between around there, this area, this era that this happened. So usually I come home from school, off the bus, and I hop into the house, and or go from my after school program. Jumped home. My dad would be home by then, and Wednesdays or Thursdays. It was all Wednesdays. Then it goes to Thursdays. We used to have midweek service at our church. It is in the evenings, mind you. And back in the day, we used to have our services taped for the local cable access channel here in my hometown of New Bedford. So to that end, usually, my dad and I, we don't have time to cook. We don't have time to eat. We'll say we pick up something on the way to church. So what do? We hop in the car. We head to McDonald's. We usually eat there or get it to go. And when you order a Happy Meal, things that come with a Happy Meal. Now, I'm not blaming my father for this one. The reason why I'm not, because McDonald's does it. And they usually have hamburger. Usually come with hamburger, fries, and a Coke. Fries and a Coke I don't mind. But the hamburger, not a fan of. It's like a hamburger or a cheeseburger. And I don't like either of them. I'm not a big fan. But sometimes you want to get... Now, the other sandwich that attracted me in McDonald's, what I liked more than hamburgers and cheeseburgers, was a Filet-O-Fish. I wanted a Filet-O-Fish Happy Meal. I was like, hoping they would get a Filet-O-Fish Happy Meal. No, they don't have Filet-O-Fish Happy Meals. Which kind of stunk. So it was either hamburgers or cheeseburgers. It was your choice. I'm like, I mean, I can understand, one thing I can understand about my father was he wanted to make sure he saves his money. And I can understand sometimes back then Filet-O-Fishes could be a little bit more expensive, but listen, it's not my dad's fault that he can't, spend a little bit more. I blame the government for that. But enough about politics, okay? So anyways, I was not very happy about it because, one, I love Filet-O-Fish. I love Filet-O-Fish sandwiches. I love them more than hamburgers and cheeseburgers. And every time we go to order McDonald's, back in the day, it was hamburgers or cheeseburgers. So I am not happy. And I had to take out the pickles, because I didn't like pickles either. They had pickles in them. I don't like pickles. But unfortunately, the hamburgers and cheeseburgers, they don't have any taste. They have no taste whatsoever. You can put cheese on it. You can put mustard, ketchup, relish. You can put anything on it. To me, the hamburger meat has no taste. To me, it tasted bad. Like every time I eat a hamburger or cheeseburger, I'm like, I don't know. It just has no taste. I ate it anyways, but still, it has no taste. I mean, there are starving kids in Africa, for goodness sakes. So, I had to eat it, no choice, right? It's like I was not given a choice. I mean, Filet-O-Fish, I would wolf that sucker down, man. I love Filet-O-Fish sandwiches. And for that to occur, I'm like, ew. Okay? I'm like, oh boy. So, yeah. So, but nowadays, every time my dad will cook something to grill, well, you can have linguiça. That's fine, great, good. Give me a couple of linguiça patties or dogs or chopped up linguiça and I'm good. I'm good to go. I usually get something to eat. If I go order McDonald's now, I order a Filet-O-Fish or a McChicken sandwich. No more hamburgers and cheeseburgers for me. Yeah, hamburgers and cheeseburgers don't appeal to me anymore. They don't appeal to my taste buds anymore. That is why I don't like hamburgers and cheeseburgers. They have no taste to me. You can put all the crap on it you want, but to me they have no taste. They have no taste whatsoever. I don't want to order a Big Mac or anything like that. Just no taste. No taste whatsoever. I mean, the only kind of meat sandwich I like is either Sloppy Joe's or meatball marinara sandwiches from Subway's. I missed the Quiznos version of meatball sandwiches. They were good. They were like actual meatball sandwiches. So there's that. So, if anybody out there expects me to like hamburgers and cheeseburgers ever again, I don't think so. Lima don't play that. So with that is why I don't play hamburgers and cheeseburgers no more. Lima don't play that at all. I'm not eating hamburgers and cheeseburgers no more. Hamburgers and cheeseburgers suck. And I'd rather be the president of the Jar Jar Binks fan club than eating hamburgers and cheeseburgers. I'd rather be a John Cena fan than eat cheeseburgers and hamburgers and cheeseburgers. I'd much rather be a Yankees fan than eat hamburgers and cheeseburgers. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I would rather be insulted by MJF and cry about it than to eat hamburgers and cheeseburgers. And if people stop messaging me, that will be great. Oh. Yep. I'd rather eat slop. I like sloppy joes though. But I'd much rather watch an Al Snow match than eat hamburgers and cheeseburgers. I'd much rather be a president of the James Ellsworth fan club. James Ellsworth fan club than eat hamburgers and cheeseburgers. I'd much rather be the president of Mercedes Moné fan club than eat hamburgers and cheeseburgers. That's how much I don't like hamburgers and cheeseburgers. So if y'all think I should like hamburgers and cheeseburgers again, once again, I don't think so. Lima, don't play that. Now I'm going to get the heck up on out of here. And that is it for the first episode of Lima, don't play that. I will see you guys later. And then on the next episode, got to talk about Monday Night Raw. Got to tell you what happened on Monday Night Raw. It emanated from London, England, at the O2 Arena. And it was over 3 hours ago. I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. Until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E and Do It for Bob Saget production, and in association with a Raving Bull for 3000 Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. See you later on the next episode of the show. Goodbye for now.